Alright cherubs, welcome back. Back on this today. We have it. It's here. Exciting stuff. This is going to make my life a lot easier. It is, hopefully you can see that, Deox gel. I've used it before, worked really well. Last time I used it I didn't put cling film on top like it specifically tells you to because I'm a rebel and I just thought, no. But I'm going to do that this time. Smother it on there. It says 4 mil. Yeah, so up to heavier rust, 4 mil. And we got some heavy rust. So we're just going to remove these bearings. My finger looks so... Look how long it looks on the wide lens. Remove this, remove the bearing, slap some of that on, make it look like an episode of Dexter, and get the old cling film out, wrap it in this, and then leave it for 24 hours. So tomorrow, about this time, it should look... We'll see. So let's jump in. Time lapse. It would be an 8. Where are you? Oh, I've already got to have a word with myself here. This is terrible. Third time lucky. You beauty. Oh. Oh, look at that. That's good. Nice. Onto the pile of junk. We better just do I wake you up? Whoop. Oh, he's off. See you then. Here you go. Lovely jubbly. Oh, she's on there. Yeah, so I'm gonna whack this in the voice, give that a good good wire wheeling, and that'll be submerged in the Bilt Hamber. I think I've turned into that stereotypical nearly 40s man where just in my shed making old stuff look shiny, listening to Luke Combs, just as the kids say, vibing out. But yeah, anyway, I don't know if you can see, I didn't realise there's actually a little VW stamp on there. I live for this sort of stuff. It's the little things in life, as my wife would probably tell you. But what I'm going to do is crack on with this and then just submerge it in this gloop, and then should look quite good. Oh, in the comments, let me know, do you think I should hit this with the Bilt Hamber Hydrate 80 and see if that stops it from rusting? Just get it back to the shiny metal, put it on like that. There's other stuff you can get, bluing, cold bluing, for like gun stocks and things, gun barrels. Do you think I should, not stock, sorry, because that's the word, isn't it? Gun barrels. It should give it like a blacky blue tinge. Have any of you tried that, cold bluing? I don't want to heat it up and then put it in oil, although it's not really a part that's going to be under much pressure, but I'd still like to keep it as structurally sound as possible. But let me know in the comments like what you think I should do. Paint it, keep it metal, cold blue it. Found a little part number on the end of it for anyone that's interested. These are no longer available. They were £3 when you could get them, and they were nicely anodized. Right now you can only get them from Germany, and they are £12.37 shipped. So if you want to save a bit of time, stress and whatever, buy one from Germany if this is what you need. The part number is there. It has been superseded by this part number. And there you go. I'm going to get back to grinding. That's good, it landed on the pile. Right, worked for the hub, so hopefully it might work for the bear, and I really should probably press this out, but I've got a 32mm socket on there. Fingers crossed. I do believe this is stepped, so it might not be. It might need pressing out. So a little squirt of WD-40 in there, and this just slipped out. I think it is meant to be part of that bushing, so they'll need replacing. I'm not sure if I'll just try and press this out or maybe just burn it out, I don't know. So this is definitely not the way to press out a bushing. I just need to crack on, to be fair. I think I'm going to have to wait, unfortunately, to take this bearing out. As you may have seen, I failed miserably. I think it's stepped, and I think it's going to need a lot of pressure to get this wheel bearing out. Obviously, I am not the human press, which I thought I was. So I think I may have just got this out. So this is definitely not the way to do it. Come on. Give it a bit of lube. Yeah, definitely not the way to do it. Don't do it this way. Come on, she's nearly there. Yes! Finally. She's out. Look at that. So yeah, just clean this up a little bit. I don't want to do too much. I don't want to hone it out any bigger. But yeah, we'll clean that. And then we'll try and get back on this pad. I've had a look. Sorry, it's on the wonk. I've had a look. There's just a metal pin that goes into there. So a bit of a pry bar maybe or something. I've soaked it with WD-40. I think the problem is it's the metal pin has just rusted to this, so God help me. Finally. Yeah, she was pretty welded in there. That is possibly the worst part of this whole stripping down so far. Luckily this pad can clean up. I have taken out the casting marks a little bit here, just really quickly, just there. Casting mark on this, on top of like the knuckles, and here, race car, right? Weight saving. Whoa, so that cleaned up really nicely, just a real quick grind. Oh, we've got quattro weather. Well, if you made it this far, guys, thank you very much. I really appreciate your support. If you're interested to see how this turns out, look out for the next video. Yeah, get it painted, get all the bushes, hubs, everything pushed back in and rebuilt, and hopefully it should last for another 23 years at least. So thank you very much, really appreciate it. Take it easy.